Hey, this is Anthony with RevZilla TV, where you can watch, decide, and ride. Welcome to our 2012 Spring-Summer Touring and Commuting Boot Gear Guide, part of our Gear Guide series for the Spring-Summer of 2012, available at RevZilla.com/summer. Now in this video, we have 7 boots. You've seen some of our other gear guides for boots. We have short and sport, we have an adventure video, a race video. This is touring and commuting. Here's how we define touring and commuting. Going to be boots that are geared for longer distances, longer lifespan of the boot itself. They're a bit more technical, a bit more beefy in the materials. They are going to be more protective, knowing you're going to spend more miles on them. And they're also going to be waterproof in some way, shape, or form. So you see some of these membranes that are waterproof, breathable, that are manufacturer specific. And then you start to, in the more expensive boots, start to see Gore-Tex creep its way in. Gore-Tex is waterproof, breathable, guaranteed for life. It allows your foot to be really sweaty, but allow it to breathe, evaporate, stay cool and comfortable versus getting cold and clammy. And again, all of these boots really waterproof, can be considered 4-season. So traditionally, these are going to be true 4-season options here at RevZilla. Remember, we also have a full detailed breakdown video of every boot that I have on the table. So let's dive right in, move really quickly. Remember, follow up with these videos if you want to see the breakdown. The first boot that we have here in our guide is the Icon Rain, right around that $160 mark. This is going to be a sportier option. It's an all-season option. Notice it's not a full touring height. It's going to be about a 3/4. Mix of textile, leather, waterproof breathable membrane. It's Icon specific, their waterproof breathable membrane. Protection on the ankle, both inside and out. You're going to have a nice big chunky shift pad. And notice here, it's a stiff Icon reinforced sole. Again, at $160 mark, this is a great crossover boot for really any style of riding, but it's a little more aggressive in its feel from Icon. There's a ladies version as well. Now moving into the Alpinestars CR4 Gore-Tex XCR boot. Yep, it's a mouthful. This is the first boot we see in the lineup that's Gore-Tex. Remember, it's the highest degree of waterproof breathability. They invented it. This boot, we included it because it is a touring style, but it's really a hiking style. Really, really stiff sole. You can see it's a very different style from Alpinestar. It's kind of this oiled suede upper. Good protection in laterally and medially here in the ankle. And again, you have those rolled or rounded style laces that are protected here, that are kind of covered through these external metallic eyelets. Something really different from Alpinestars. Reinforced at the toe box, reinforced at the ankle. Gore-Tex around the $200 mark comes in 3 colors. Again, just a standout different option. And anytime you're talking Gore-Tex under the $215 mark, there's lots of bang for the buck there. Our last sub-full height boot is going to be the Dainese Nighthawk. $250, Gore-Tex again. Dainese, this is a home run boot in this category. And the reason being, the style's phenomenal. It's Dainese. You know that so much thought goes into the positioning and the way that this guy looks. Full grain leather, Gore-Tex lining throughout, waterproof, breathable to the highest degree, integrated reflective behind this perforation, so there's not big Scotch-Lite reflective tape. What they've done is they put that panel of reflective and then made some behind the leather, made some perforations, so when the car's light hits it at night, or you hit anything hits, that light hits it, it's going to reflect, but during the daytime, you're not going to have those big straight pads. Looks phenomenal on or off the bike, would look great with jeans or riding pants over it. And a nice addition here is a Skywalk sole. Dainese said, we're making a high-end boot. We want to have the best sole available. Skywalk just makes soles, and it's really nice to see Dainese partner with them. Moving into our full height boots now that are a bit more technical. And again, you're leaving off with that high-end, that $250 price point there on the Dainese. Now we're moving into the TCX X5 Gore-Tex, or X5 Plus Gore-Tex. Again, Gore-Tex, full touring height. This is our classic staple touring boot. So if you're not into that higher fashion look that Dainese provides, TCX is still Italian. You're still seeing full grain leather. It's still Gore-Tex. You're around that $240 mark. Again, lots of protection along the ankle, in the toe box, in the heel, and then it's a really, really stiff touring sole, as you can see it here. But again, that full height, $240, it is Gore-Tex. Again, you're sacrificing some of the refinement and style that you see on Dainese, but at $240, it's a staple boot that's going to do everything well and provide great protection in longer distance touring and all-season scenarios. Next up, we have really a high version of the Dainese Nighthawk. This is called the Long Range. It's new. It's DWP, so it's the waterproof breathable membrane from Dainese. It's not going to be Gore-Tex, but it's only $230. So you're getting full height. You're getting some additional protection. Notice this molded and styled shin protector here. You have your insert reflective with the perforation that allows it to reflect through. Lots of protection in the ankle on both sides. elasticated panel across the front, and again, you're getting the Skywalk sole. So what you're sacrificing, you're actually going down $20 over the Nighthawk, but here with the long range, you're not getting the Gore-Tex, but you're still getting such a full boot. You're getting more protection here. And again, this is right off the runway from Italy, Dainese. It's just an absolutely beautiful boot. You can see the back there too. The next boot, and can you tell Dainese does really, really well in this category? The next boot's also Dainese. This is our third and final Dainese option in this touring commuting category. This boot is phenomenal. This is again another boot that I wear a lot. I did 1,000 miles in the Italian Alps in this boot with Dainese. This is where they sold me on this boot. This is called the TRQ Tour Gore-Tex. $330, comes in black. A lot of the functionality you see in the TRQ race out boot, but again, built for touring scenarios, all season scenarios. You have the hinge system, full grain leather, lots of perforation. It's going to breathe really well. But the beauty of it is it's set up like a sport boot. You have flexibility here in the toe. The sole of this guy is going to come. It's going to feel broken in right out of the box. Lots of tactile response. Entry and exit through the back. And there's adjustability here along the calf as well. A lot of functionality at $330. It's an absolute steal. We've always said this was actually our 2011 boot of the year, just based on the fact of its uniqueness and the merriment of the Gore-Tex technology with the sport touring technology. It's really in a category all by itself. TRQ Tour Gore-Tex from Dainese, again, one of our favorites. And last but not least here on the technical side, the full height side of the table, this is the Sidi Canyon. It's around $350. This is a boot that is definitely more than a commuting boot. This is a hardcore touring boot that you could really wear every day if you wanted the added protection, but it even gets into that dual sport sense of the word. You could take this boot, rock it on an adventure bike. It's going to perform really, really well. From here, you step into that full dual sport range, go something like a Sidi Adventure. But again, you're looking at a mixture of suede and full grain leather. It's Gore-Tex. It's $350. Cam lock buckle for extra support. And this is one of the gnarliest, beefiest soles that we have in this lineup. Really stiff, really protective. Again, this is not your everyday casual riding boot. This is a boot that will be comfortable, but again, has a much more crossover, aggressive purpose to it, a much more adventure-y style of feel. The Sidi Canyon could easily go in our adventure and dual sport category. So remember, check out all of our boot guides at RevZilla.com/summer. Sport and short, race, touring, commuting, what you're watching, and the adventure dual sport video. We also do gloves, jackets. We roll them out throughout the spring. You can find all of those guys. But the first thing we want you to do is let us know your feedback on this lineup of boots that we've picked as our favorites for 2012. Love it or hate it if you're wearing them now, if you're seeing them for the first time. Leave us feedback on YouTube, on our Facebook page, on the product page. We want to know if you think we missed anything, or if you think you nailed it or think we nailed it, and you agree with us. Also subscribe to us at RevZilla TV. Stay up to date with all the product reviews that we're constantly rolling out here at RevZilla.com. If you need any assistance walking through these categories of product, remember, watch those full detailed breakdown videos. You can also shoot us a line, see us at RevZilla.com or 877-792-9455. And as always, any boot, any product on RevZilla that's over $39, ships for free, exchange for free, no restock if you need to send it back. And remember, when you're trying these guys on, don't take them around the block, don't shift with them. They got to come back in brand new condition, so just be careful you don't scuff them up. Try them on, walk around your house, stay on the carpet with them, but do your due diligence that way. As always, you can find these boots at RevZilla.com/summer, and any order at RevZilla.com over $100 earns Team Zilla cash to be applied to your next order. Thanks for watching our 2012 spring and summer touring and commuting boot gear guide, available at RevZilla.com/summer for our full suite of guides. I'm Anthony. We'll see you next time.